running for Fairport School District Board of Education. There are so many options. We looked at houses in different areas, but the bulk of the research centered in what are the schools, which ones will be able to meet our children's needs. At the time we had 3 children. One of them had been diagnosed several years earlier with leukemia, and that was a big challenge to us. We knew of the potential developmental issues that could result, and we needed to know there would be a school who was going to monitor and be on top of that. And we have no regrets. We made the right choice. We came here and we've seen teachers rise to the occasion, watching our sons all along the way, meeting their needs, challenging them, and helping them have an awesome experience here in Fairport. I said I had 3 when we moved here, right? Now we have 5. There's not a single one that's the same. Every single one is different. I remember watching our oldest son. When he would learn, he would watch, and he would watch, he'd watch, and then he'd finally get up and he would do it very well. And so I thought that's how my children need to learn. But number 2 wasn't like that at all. He didn't want you to instruct him. He just went and he started trying, and he would fall down a lot more, and then he'd get back up. All of our children have learned differently, and so we realized that they needed an education environment that would allow them to find their interest, explore their different interests, but also learn in their different ways, and that they would be teachers who would recognize those differences and allow them to be who they were and flourish in that type of environment. We need to then continue to offer diversity of programs, encourage the teachers. Why sometimes it's hard? I always wanted to be involved in the community. There's no doubt about that. It's something that I like to do. Having children kind of gave me an area to focus that in. So getting involved in Cub Scouts, being involved in the PTA, being involved in our church and being part of the youth program there made it very easy. But associating with those diversities of people also made it something that was very enjoyable. Listening to them, understanding the variety of opinions as well as the variety of needs. Every family being different, what it is that they wanted out of Cub Scouts, what it is that these parents were helping with in the PTA, and seeing other people willing to volunteer when there was a purpose, when there was a need, is kind of inspiring. People step up when you give them the opportunity to serve, and that just feeds back to me wanting to be more involved, leading me, I think, to this point where time to be part of the Board of Education. Lastly, I've been here working in this area for a long time, and one of those things that I can bring to the Board of Education is the area of finance. I've been around all of upstate New York, literally, analyzing hundreds of school and municipal budgets, looking at their flow of cash and being able to understand what's going on behind the scenes. And in this tough economic times, to know that our focus sometimes gets down to the constraints, wanting to be able to say, no, let's work with our vision and make sure we budget then accordingly.